After spending decades working hard, raising a family, and overcoming life's many challenges, retirement should be a gift to yourself. A time to breathe, relax, and finally enjoy the things you've always dreamed of doing. But without realizing it, there are small financial habits that can slowly eat away at the savings you've worked so hard to build. It's not about being careless or extravagant. Sometimes it's simply because we don't notice the impact at first. Here, I'd like to share a few things worth keeping in mind. Not to scare you, and certainly not to lecture you, but as a warm reminder, so your retirement can stay peaceful, comfortable, and free from the worry of running out of money along the way. Let's begin.
Point 1. Not having a budget.
Many people believe that after retirement, they can manage their spending naturally without a clear plan. Unfortunately, this is the mistake that often leads to financial situations getting out of control. Without a budget, it's easy to get tempted into buying things we don't really need, or to spend too much too quickly at the start of the month. Think of a budget as a travel map. Without knowing the direction, we might get lost, wasting time, energy, and, of course, money. With a budget, every dollar has a clear purpose, and we can make sure that essential needs are met before thinking about extra expenses. Creating a budget doesn't mean limiting happiness. On the contrary, it's a way to protect peace of mind. We know exactly how much can be spent on entertainment, shopping, or vacations without worrying about running short later. Start by recording your regular income and expenses. Then, set limits for each spending category. With this simple step, we not only protect our finances, but also ensure our retirement remains comfortable, secure, and free from financial stress.
Point 2. Withdrawing too much money early. Imagine this. You've been saving for retirement for decades, and when the time finally comes, the desire to enjoy the fruits of your labor is overwhelming. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself, but withdrawing too much money too early can quickly drain your savings. Many people don't realize that retirement can last 20 to 30 years, sometimes even longer. Without a careful plan, you might find yourself running out of funds halfway through the journey, and that's the last thing you want. Withdrawing too much early is like filling a glass and spilling half of it before you get a sip. A better approach is to follow a smart withdrawal strategy, such as setting a fixed percentage each year based on your living expenses. This way, you can still enjoy what you've earned without worrying about running out in the future. Remember, retirement isn't just a few years, it's a long chapter of life meant to be lived with peace of mind.
Point 3. Underestimating healthcare costs. Many people believe that once they retire, their expenses will drop significantly. While it's true that costs like commuting or work-related needs may decrease, there is one crucial expense that's often overlooked: healthcare. As we age, our bodies require more care, and medical costs rarely go down. In fact, they tend to rise every year. From regular checkups and medications to specialized treatments, healthcare can demand a significant amount of money. Unfortunately, many people delay setting aside a healthcare budget because they still feel healthy. But health is an investment whose value is truly priceless. Preparing for healthcare expenses early is not just about anticipating illness, it's about preserving quality of life. With proper preparation, we can enjoy our later years without worrying every time we need to visit a doctor or purchase medicine. Don't wait until a health problem appears before you start planning for it.
Point 4. Putting all your investments in one place. Imagine this. You've worked hard for decades, saved every penny you could, and then you pour all of it into just one investment. It feels bold, it feels confident, but it's actually one of the riskiest moves you can make. When you put all your money in a single place, you're tying your entire future to the fate of that one decision. If it works, you might win big. But if it fails, years of sacrifice can vanish in an instant. That logic is as dangerous as gambling everything on a single roll of the dice in a casino. Markets change, businesses collapse. Even the most secure investment can crumble under the weight of unexpected events, economic crashes, political shifts, or natural disasters. The smartest approach? Spread your investments. Diversification is not just a fancy financial term, it's your safety net. Stocks, bonds, real estate, even small ventures. The more balanced your portfolio, the safer your retirement. Remember, wealth is not just about growing your money fast, it's about protecting it from storms you can't predict. Never let one single wave sink your entire ship. Point 5. Helping others too often without boundaries. There's a big difference between helping and sacrificing yourself until nothing is left. Many older people with generous hearts end up trapped in a cycle of giving without limits, whether it's for children, grandchildren, relatives, or even old friends who suddenly show up asking for help. Once or twice, it's fine, but if it keeps happening, your savings will melt away like ice under the scorching sun. The problem is, guilt often speaks louder than logic. You might think, money will come again. But in retirement, your main source of income is no longer as strong as it used to be. Every dollar that goes out without careful thought is essentially taking away your sense of security for the future. Helping others is noble, but you also have a responsibility to make sure you remain financially strong. Remember, you can't help others if you've already fallen yourself. Just like on an airplane, you put on your own oxygen mask first before assisting someone else. So it's not about being selfish, it's about setting boundaries. Say yes wisely, and don't hesitate to say no if it threatens your stability in old age.
Point 6. Not anticipating inflation. Imagine this. Years ago, with $50, you could fill 2 big grocery bags. Now, it might only get you a few items. That's the silent power of inflation. It slowly eats away at the value of your money. Many older people feel safe because they have a large savings account, but its value is shrinking every year. Inflation is like an invisible thief, taking a little bit of your purchasing power at a time. If you don't prepare for it, the money you've saved for decades could lose half its worth by the time you retire. The solution isn't just keeping money in a savings account, but putting it into assets that can match or outpace inflation, like gold, property, or safe investments. That way, you're not just preserving your money's value, but also protecting your quality of life in the future. Remember, a secure future isn't about how much money you have today, but how wisely you shield it from time and inflation. In the end, money unprotected from inflation is like sand in your hand. The longer you hold it, the more it slips away. Have you ever wondered why some people enjoy a peaceful life in their golden years, while others struggle just to pay their bills? The answer is simple. Those who live peacefully prepared themselves early. They avoided the mistakes we discussed, spending carelessly, delaying investments, and forgetting to anticipate inflation. Now the choice is in your hands. Will you keep repeating the same mistakes, or start building a secure future today? Remember, time won't wait, and your money won't grow if it just sits there without a plan. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. There's so much more we'll be exploring here on Viorna Channel. See you in the next video, and may your life always be filled with smiles and happiness.